All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace of and salutation to all you occupants pushing this truth and true sincerity. I'm the brother Anah from the GMS Atlanta Church, namely the GMS Zion is Nearby Camp, coming back at you with another lesson. And Lord willing, is edifying. I woke up this morning, and of course, outside of saying my prayers, thanking the Lord for another day here in this captivity. Today is April the 30th, 2025. Tomorrow is the first of the month, whatever the case may be, rent due, mortgage due, whatever the case may be. I was scrolling through my phone and saw some Folly, and in light of what's going on, this devil Esau Edom is still gonna find a way how to distract you undesirable Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans with this folly that's going on. So this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Now we know the physical manifestation of Satan on the earth is Esau Edom, the red man on the earth. All right. Through his witchcraft, he uses through his medium, through the television, through his social media, through his internet. He's getting an advantage of you ones that's not in know-how. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that don't want to take heed to this word. And it'd be the little offenses. Oh, I ain't trying to eat. I'm trying to eat shrimp. I'm gonna keep getting these tattoos. So you're still ignorant of this man's devices. And I'm going to get into this today. I couldn't believe what I saw. And I'm going to get this precept right quick, man. Jeremiah 4 and 22, just going back to some basic scriptures, man. I can't believe how dumb you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are in 2025. But you know what? That increases our chances of making it. Because the more and more you reject this word, the more and more dumb and stupid that you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans get. And at this point, I'm not going on no tirade. About 3 years ago, I get my tirade on Benjamin and Levi and, these Mexicans and these Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. But that's up to y'all at this point in the game, man. Y'all want to be that damn stupid, then go ahead. Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish. God is talking about his people is foolish. Who's God's people? The Hebrew Israelites. We've been jamming this to your head ever since we came in. Ever since I came in. Jamming it to your head. Ever since such and such brother, such and such elder came in a decade before I came in. Jamming it to your head that God's people is foolish. They have not known me. And here it is, we got men outside on the street corners. You say we got dresses on, right? You don't know the Lord, but you think your ways is good. Like it says in Jeremiah 17 and 9. Your heart is deceitful. You're not really asking what the Most High requires of you, Israelite man, woman, and child. It says they have not known me. They are Sodom's children. Sodom goes into stupid. And by looking at this article, it's just like, what's the point of my blood pressure getting up for these low-life blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, especially Hispanics, man? Y'all just stuck on stupid, man. And I'm going to just say that. And they have none understanding. You don't have any understanding. You was crying over Pope Francis, that freak. Okay, that freak a leak. You dumbass Jamaicans and you West Indians and you dumbass Hispanics was crying over this guy. When you look up the word Pope, there's no Pope in the Bible, dummy. You big Latino and West Indian dummies. You Haitian dummies. Okay? And they have no understanding. They are wise to do evil, committing adultery, backdooring your own brother, sleeping with your brother's woman, smoking, getting tattoos, being homosexuals and lesbians, but to do good they have no knowledge. And man, this brings a sigh of relief, man. The Lord need to come back soon, man, because god damn, man. 100 men versus one gorilla. Now I was watching the beloved brother Abba Baja, GMS I Hate My Life 4. I don't think his video, I think what happens with his videos is they go up the next day. Let me try to give you a synopsis of what I've learned from this brother's video, man. Bear with me for a sec. I'm a little animated today, but I'm not really that mad because you dumb Hispanic and blacks and Native Americans can't get it. That increases my chances, bro. So I'm fairly pretty optimistic, man. And as you can see by the title of this lesson, bro, our people are full of folly, man. Bear with me for a sec. I don't know if it's popping up. Yeah, it's probably popping up to tomorrow. But I'm gonna see if I can find it. Nevertheless, 100 men versus one gorilla. Who would win? Are you fucking crazy? Now I gotta say the F word in my lesson. I was trying to avoid the F word. Do you think 100 men are gonna escape one gorilla? You don't think the God of the Bible can put the spirit on this gorilla to get rid of 100 men? That goes into pride, man. Let's get this precept right quick, man. These people are prideful, man. Here it is. Your jobs are getting slashed up. Rent is too damn high. It's about to be the first of the month. A lot of these people about to get evicted on this day tomorrow, going into the next coming weeks. But just still, oh yeah, one man, 100 men taking down one gorilla. That's already no competition as it is, anyways. You know what? He gonna get rid of the first 5 of y'all, and the other 30 dummies. That's 35 right off the top. And I hope they let them do this, man. I hope the guy that's in office right now lets you people go and try to fight a gorilla, 100 of y'all, because that's what we need. 100 of you idiots, you useless American eaters, going out to fight an ape. And these elite bacon families are laughing at you stupid asses, man. There's only 2 types of people that's laughing at this stuff. The elected of the nation of Israel and you elites. Because that's really what it's coming down to. You useless eaters of our nation and the useless eaters of Esau Edom. These elite banking families, they don't give a good goddamn about you Edomites that live in Calhoun, Georgia, and you're sitting on 5 acres of land. They don't give a damn about you. You're a 2-time loser compared to what they got. They don't give a damn about you. They're about to liquidate on America. That's why they give you stupid crap like this. 100 men versus one gorilla. Are you serious? Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride go up before destruction. Thinking that you can, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Mike Tyson. I'm gonna get Kimbo Slice. I'm gonna bring back Kimbo Slice from the dead, my nigga. I'm gonna get Queen Latifah. I'm gonna get Jake Paul. I'm gonna get JJ Watt. He gonna come out of retirement. These people are prideful, man, and you deserve every bit of destruction that you get coming these last days. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Proverbs 16 and 19. Here it is. A lot of people losing your jobs, and in the spare time, you're just sitting on your ass. Yeah, maybe, man, shit, man. Man, I'm looking at some of these defensive linemen from the 2025 NFL draft. Yeah, they can get it on with a gorilla. Bro, they need to let you people live out your little undesirable fantasies, man. Okay, I hope they let you go into a real coliseum and it's 100 of you useless eaters and you fail miserably. Because you know what? Pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before it fall. Okay? And this is what it's all coming down to. This is what the Bible has said about these. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it. Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly. When you look up folly, look it up for yourself. Don't take my word for it. It means foolishness. Folly is set in great dignity. You thinking that 100 men can take down a gorilla? this gorilla's probably been sitting in the local zoo of your city, ready to get down on you low life savages, man. But to hear you dummies go on social media, okay, yeah, I think 100 men can take down a one gorilla. This gorilla is tired of you people, man. And look on top of this, they give you Khloe Kardashian muscles, Belichick versus Hudson timeline, all this garbage. And your ass is gonna get your pink slip party tomorrow on the first of the month when rent is due. But you worried about 100 people trying to take down one ape. That ape is going through enough captivity being in America in these so-called zoos, which are prison houses for fucking animals, man. And you idiots want to sit here and say, "Oh yeah, I got my ex NFL player, bro." You people are crazy, man. On top of the mark of the beast, damn near being issued. We don't know what's gonna happen in the summertime as far as these ports and delivering foods, and that's the spirit. Look. You got ports on the coast of New Jersey. You got ports on the West Coast, of course, and you people worried about one ape trying to fight 100 people. That's a flawless victory for the ape, man. All you gotta do is just hit you in the face, and the majority of you Americans are gonna bitch up. Hell, any man would. Okay, I'm not sitting here like I'm some freaking tough guy. Okay, so Folly is setting great dignity in the rich sit in low place. We sitting here looking at you dumbass Americans, and that's how I gotta put it sometimes, man. These people are idiots, man. Here it is. You can barely afford how to put food on your table, but you like, shit, man. Man, I'm gonna get one of them WWE soup celebrities, and I'm sure this is going across Black American and Native American and Hispanic radio stations, because these Amalekites, they think you're low level, and pretty much you are low level, because that's what it said in Jeremiah 4:22. The Lord is only looking for the elect of the nation of Israel. But hold on, man, this is too much. Brothers in the right, you brothers that's in the right know how. Yeah, man, what the hell's going on, man? Proverbs 15:24. I ain't gonna make this too long. Excuse me. Bear with me for a sec. I think that is Let me go to Folly. Excuse me. Bear with me for a sec. Like I said, at this point, is no point in your blood pressure boiling. They just got these jakes that don't want to get. They just got to be dummies, man. And that's what's gonna be. Same chapter, Proverbs 15:21. Folly, which means foolishness, is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. I'm sure on V103, because in any major U.S. city, Virginia, Washington D.C., Atlanta, New York, there's always a V103 with some simple-minded Negro. They be laughing like a pack of hyenas. It's always one good fat nigga woman and three of you bald-headed Negroes. They ain't got no sense. All right, you know what's going on too. You just hit here to distract. A lot of you Jakes that want to distract Jake from what's going on, man, you're going to meet your Mawaf, man. And I'm going to say it like that. You got to speak in a code word in these last days, man. Folly, which means foolishness, is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans in America as a whole are destitute of any type of wisdom at all. And this discussion is probably going on in your house. Yeah, shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get that big defensive lineman that came out of the University of Miami with my cousin and, my daddy and them, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try to fight that goddamn ape. That's what's going on right now. Meanwhile, pink slips are getting handed right and left. You don't know where your next meal is coming from. We've been telling you about the fear of the Lord and the God of the Bible, but hey, shit, man. You know what I'm saying, man. Man, I'm gonna have my boys jumping from the back. It's just dumb nigger logic. And I gotta say it like that, man, because you blacks and Hispanics are stuck on fucking stupid, man. Straight up. See it every damn day. I'm tired of this shit, man. You niggas need to go. And I hope they let you people do this so you can meet your demise. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly. He knows what time he in. A man of understanding, man, shit. These food shortages might not happen how they gonna say they're gonna happen, but you know what? Let me get some vegetables. Let me get some batteries for my flashlights. Let me get some water. Let me get a can opener. At least 2 of those. Let me get some canned goods while the getting is getting good, man. You know? And it's concerning you animals, man. And the elect. Because, hey, these animals ain't dealing with you two-thirds and you two-time loser Edomites and you other loser nations, man. Right? Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Now going back to Revelation 8, it talks about those 7 trumpets, man. And Apostle Hart says in the 6th and 7th trumpet, we're going to be out this bitch, man. Lord willing. Because every day you waking up to some BS. Like I woke up to this one gorilla versus one man. Are you crazy? In famine he shall redeem thee from death. You should be worried about famine at this point instead of some goddamn gorilla trying to take on 100 American useless eaters, man. All right? And that goes to show you how bad your military is. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. Because we already know what's going to happen. We already programmed over these 52 weeks out of the year to understand that destruction is coming. And that's why we going out there risking our lives to tell you useless Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Now, I'm not calling the brothers and sisters that's waking up useless. Don't get it twisted. But for you dummies out here that reject the word, that them niggas got dresses on, them niggas crazy. We're going to be laughing at your dumb ass when distress will come upon you. Now here's the point. Job 5:22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, because we're going to be eating, according to Isaiah 65:12 and 13. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. And when it goes down, man, these animals, man, they really get down on you, especially you Edomites, man. You red people, they really get down on you so-called people, man. And they really get down on you 2/3, man. Okay? But you know what? They're going to be in league with the elect, man. They're going to obey every command that a brother got for them. And guess what? Brothers going to have commands to have these animals get down on you useless eaters, man. That's what's coming down the pipeline, man. Getting sick and tired of worrying about you dummies out here, man. Which we don't. Let's go back to that, Job. But you worrying about one gorilla fighting 100 men, bro? You're not even in the right mind frame to meditate what's going on in these last days. You can sit here and be, oh, he's cussing and saying the F word, but we got our minds right, okay? I'm sure Amalek and told these black radio stations, yeah, man, bring up that conversation of one gorilla trying to fight 100 men. I'm gonna bring Joe Frazier back. I'm gonna bring Muhammad Ali and George Foreman back. That's the conversation of you dumb Hispanics, Native Americans, and especially you Negroes, man. You Negroes, man. God damn. The Lord got something for you. You just gonna start to wake up and realize that this place is not for you, like it says in Lamentations, the 4th chapter. But you gotta go through your folly, okay? Job 5:22, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Now, a gorilla is the beast of the earth, man. Bears. Okay? But the Lord is going to give us that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and that spiritual hedge and that spiritual protection to have that. We're going to give these beasts commandments. Verse 23, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. So these apes, these silverbacks, these gorillas, they're going to be with us, man. And they're going to get down on you low-life blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that did not take heed to this word. You're lunch meat. They're just going to hit you with a claw, and that's going to be it. TKO. Okay, you Americans can't even go. You useless low life savages can't even go 24 hours a day without one day without eating bread or water, let alone intermittent fasting, man. All right, and I'm gonna just end it off on this, man. I ain't gonna take too long with this topic, man, but it goes to show you the mind frame of these people, especially our people, man. I want to get into this, the coming New World Order. The 10 standard federal regions were established by OMB Office of Management and Budget in April 1974 and required for all executive agencies in recent years. This is from the coming New World Order. All right, I found this back in 2020. Maybe I'll share it one of these days. In the recent years, some agencies have tailored their field structures to meet program needs and facilitate interaction with local, state, and federal counterparts. The OMB must still approve any departures. However, these are the 10 FEMA zone regions, okay? And martial law will be declared. Over the past 15 or 20 years, U.S. presidents of both parties, and I know you people are mad with number 47, but he's just doing what his handlers told him to do. Democrat or Republican, doesn't matter. Now, in this case, you gung-ho red people that was so gun-ho about number 47, Trump and Vance, you basically voted for your own martial law New World Order. And I'm going to just say it like that. I don't really give a damn. Has signed ominous executive orders preparing for an M-law to take away your rights and make you into slaves. Well, we already... Bro, you see, with these so-called white people, man, here it is. We've been catching hell. They haven't regarded us. And now, they're trying to make us into slaves. Nah, nigga, it's going to be a transition period between 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So look, you red niggers, get ready to go into slavery. Just these preliminary stages here in America, get ready for it, my nigga. The public believes that FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, has been set up to deal with natural disasters like hurricanes and flooding to help the victims. They are sadly mistaken. But only approximately 5% of their budget is devoted to these activities. The real job of FEMA is to take over the government, and U.S. citizens, as citizens of this country, when martial law is declared. In reality, FEMA has contempt for the American useless eaters, as confirmed by the treatment of the victims of Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans. If you can't tell even by how they talk to you on these news platforms, I don't know what to tell you, man. And we already know Hurricane Katrina was freaking 20 years ago, with Ralph Nagin being the what happened to Ralph? What's Ray Nagin, Ralph Nagin, Roy Nagin? What happened to that light skinned nigga, man? Nigga just disappeared. What's that boy name? Roy Nagin, Ralph Nagin, Ray Nagin. That light skinned piece of crap. Anyways, the people made homeless by the hurricane were herded like cattle into huge buildings, and in these zones they got huge buildings, man. With Alaska being the biggest one. They got a lot of space for you low-life Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans between Alaska, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington, my nigga. So get ready if you ain't trying to hear the word of the Lord. The people made homeless by the hurricane were herded like cattle into huge buildings where they had no privacy for sleeping or dressing, and armed guards kept everyone from leaving, even though women and young girls were being raped in various places, including the bathrooms. They're gonna get down to you men and you women. So you want to sit here on this dumbass shit. Oh yeah, 100 men versus one gorilla. Well, shit, it's gonna be 20 guards on 20 and 30 women, and 5 of you guys, and you ain't gonna be able to hold that up. So all that pride is going out the effing window, man. And I'm ending off on this Romans 13 and 11. Excuse me for my language, but then again, not excuse me for my language, man. We letting you know what the business is according to these scriptures, man. Sometimes you gotta say the F word 3 times in a fucking lesson so Jake can fucking get it. You worried about a fucking gorilla, 100 men versus one gorilla, and they were getting ready to throw you into these goddamn gulags, man. So the hell with all that, man. It's another warning through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah to let you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you other Hebrew Israelites that might look like so-called white people, that might look like so-called Arabs, because I see them every day. We see them every day. That might look like so-called East Indians, so-called Chinese, Japanese. You better get your ass in gear, homeboy. For you Israelite foreigners too. This ain't like, just because you're an Israelite foreigner and you believe in the Lord, that don't mean nothing. Faith without works is dead, man. So this is what's really going on, man. Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time that now it is a high time to wake out of sleep. Wake up out of this folly, man. 100 men versus one gorilla. Are you crazy? You people, man. It says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So I'm going to just close out on that, man. Shalom.